What's going on, guys? It's Nero from UK Mobile Review, and we're here at the LG G3 Day in London, where LG have just unwrapped and unveiled their LG G3 smartphone, which, if you've been following the site, you pretty much know is the most leaked smartphone of the year. There's not much we didn't know, but now we're here, we can finally get our hands on. We're going to give you a quick look. So the first thing to notice, and probably the most killer feature of the G3, is this beautiful display. The G3 has a 5.5-inch Quad HD display. It's one of the first Quad HD displays on a mainstream consumer smartphone, and definitely far superior than the full HD display found on rivals such as the Galaxy S5, HTC One M8 and Xperia Z2. Yet, despite going to a slightly bigger 5.5-inch display and increasing the resolution to a whopping 534 pixels per inch density, the G3 is not much bigger than the G2. And LG have done this by reducing the size of pixels by up to 44%, which is no mean feat because it allows them to pack more pixels into a display without having to increase the display size. The result is a much more dense display. That's really, it looks at first glance, is definitely a joy to use. So, apart from the killer display, you'll notice that it's still quite a slim device. We've got one here which has the quick circle case, and then on the back here, if we pass this through, and on the back here, we have the redesigned buttons. So the button is now flush, and actually when it's in the back, you can still tell where the center button is. It's recessed. You can pick up enough. You've also got a 13 megapixel camera with optical image stabilization plus a dual LED flash, and this, which is part of the camera's laser focus feature. The laser autofocus on the LG G3 is one of the first of its kind on any smartphone, and LG claim this allows it to focus in under 0.3 seconds, and if memory serves me right, it's 0.264 seconds, which is actually less than the amount of time taken for your brain to send a signal to your hand. Crazy, right? Let's move back to the front. Now, the LG G3 also comes with Knock Code, which we covered at MWC 2014, and allows you to tap an unlock code on the display as opposed to typing in a password that's visible for anyone else. Knock Code itself, we can't demonstrate on this one, doesn't actually show off the code you've typed in, because you can do it without having, and there's no visible trace of it. So you can rest assured that someone behind you is not going to see your password. You've also got a much cleaner, flatter user interface on the LG G3. The GUI has been updated, so this is much more closer to stock Android. If we go into the app drawer here, you'll see you still have the option from the widgets at the top, but you've got flatter UI. It looks a lot nicer. There's no other way to put it. You've got the 3 home keys here, 3 buttons at the bottom which are capacitive. You've got the back key, the home key and the recent apps key. Recent apps, oh look, it has an HTC-like recent app menu, but unlike HTC, LG have allowed you to do up to 12. So you can also go dual window from here, allowing you to open 2 apps at the same time. So in this case, we're going to put YouTube at the top, and we're going to put Chrome at the bottom. And as you can see here, we've got YouTube at the bottom, in fact, Chrome at the top. So it's similar to multi-window on the Galaxy Note 3. The G3 comes with dual window, which we saw at MWC on the LG G Pro 2 phablet. So the LG G3 is powered by a 2.5 GHz quad-core Crate 400 processor with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 chipset. And as we'll show you in some comparison videos, it's actually really snappy. There's no sign of lag. In front of us is the Korean version, and the way we know this is it's got 32 gig internal storage with 3 gigs of RAM, but it's also got this rather funky TV tuner. Sadly, this isn't the version that's going to be coming to the UK. Instead, we're going to get a slightly changed variant which has 16 gigs internal storage, 2 gigabytes of RAM, and a micro SD card slot, which prior to the launch was leaked to say 2 terabytes, which is a size that doesn't actually exist in the memory market. but we've confirmed it's 128 gigabytes expandable memory thanks to the micro SD card. You've also got a removable back cover, which makes a change, and we're hoping we can show this to you, but it's less likely. There is a little hole, put your finger in it. Probably going to set off an alarm when we do this, but we'll try. And the back cover does come off. Yes, the back cover does almost come off properly. And as you can see, you've got a removable battery as well. That's where your SIM card slot goes, and that's where your micro SD card goes as well. And I'm going to put it back, the cover back on, because I'm getting ever so slightly evil looks from LG. I'm only kidding about the evil looks, but yeah, I don't think they will appreciate me manhandling the back of the phone. It's not not quite ready for that. So just like the G2 and a lot of other LG's devices, there's a lot of software features which we'll cover more in a more in-depth hands-on when we get our review device. But yeah, this is a first look at the LG G3 live from LG's event in London. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video, which will probably be a comparison of the LG G3 with something. Just don't know what yet. Till next time.